Hi, my name is Justin and I make videos for a living. Maybe you've seen this video of mine, or this video, or maybe you haven't. I haven't been very active online lately, and artists get cycled in and out pretty fast these days. But I'm not here to show you a crazy edit or tell you my life story. I'm here to just be me and tell you one struggle I've silently gone through during my adolescence. Despite making videos, I dislike being on camera. I stare at mirrors and reflections longer than I like to admit. Perhaps I like having a sense of control over the way I look. Maybe it's the scar on my lip that I have ever since I was born, or maybe moving around a lot during my childhood and rarely feeling like I fit in made me not like being perceived as is. It sounds silly, but the weight of people's judgments and expectations often feel like too much for me. So I prefer a curated version of me for people to judge. I think this mentality is adjacent to how I approach making videos. People say life imitates art, and like a lot of young artists, I tend to be way too focused on perfectionism and controlling the outcome rather than just freely expressing myself and letting things play out. While it is my strength to be hyper-aware, it's slowly become the root of my disconnect. I started noticing the pattern within me. Just like I do with myself, I tend to notice other people's flaws and imperfections quicker than their presence and features. But recently, I realized it's not the people that put the expectations on me. It's me who let the people's perceptions turn into my own. So I'm here to fight that fear. While the crazy visuals are not going away, they're core to how I express myself. I wanted to start making these more unfiltered talking head videos to get over my fear of being on camera. And also as an excuse to yap, share my beautiful camcorder clips and anything that is a work in progress. I'm in this weird transitory phase of life. I chose to let go of my old life, simultaneously grieving it, while finally building my new life I knew I was always meant to build. Inspired by some of my favorite YouTubers right now, I hope people can resonate with me as I put more of these videos out. I'll read a little journal entry I wrote recently as I wrap this video up. It's titled, "I'm slowly learning how to not abandon myself amidst the waves I cannot grasp." Your cold but gentle hands pushed me off the ledge of a collapsing cliff into what I thought was shallow water. Nothing could have prepared me for this deep descent. Instead of floating back onto the top, I sank, somewhere into a stillness that didn't echo back. There was an abandoned museum at the bottom of the ocean. I took a brief peek in to admire the beautiful lost art. A few unfinished frames and empty canvases laid around the spacious but rusted walls. At first, I flinched, shocked by the potential it had if the artist just committed to finishing these pieces. It then took me a second to realize that these pieces of art were mine. A few of many ideas in my head that I thought had long expired. In that moment, my nervous system was numbed and cleansed but filled with grief. I finally realized I was drowning, yet it was the most peaceful pain I've ever felt. I have this habit of suffocating myself in my own head, and lately, I've been feeling the weight of abandoning my own dreams in pursuit of chambers of comfort. But it wasn't until I was forced off this cliff, I was reminded that the only permanence I could create would have to be from my own soul, my own healing. Now I know. I'm slowly learning how to catch myself amidst the waves I cannot grasp, accepting that making art is the only way out. What a privilege it is to say that. What a privilege it is to feel this pain. And what a privilege it is to experience the life that I once dreamt of. I finally listened to my inner whispers, and coincidentally, it's the most I've felt to urge to make stuff. At last. Again. after a long season of silence and healing. That's it. If you made it this far, thank you for listening, and I will see you again soon.